and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and the continuation of our series on converting Katie's TC125 into a TE125 before we really start riding it. On today's episode, we're going to be installing a kickstand because boy is it a pain to try to find something to lean this against every time we come to a stop. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so the instructions for this FASTWAY Kickstand are available online, and there's a printable template that you need, but we're not going to use because, I don't know.
Because who has a printer?
In order to get started, first thing we got to do is a little bit of disassembly. We're going to pull these off, these two bolts. We're going to pull this bolt out. You ready to get into it?
Yeah.
Okay. Knife. Maybe some gentle use. Oh, I see how that bracket clamps on now. That makes absolute total sense. It already holds itself in there. Pretty sure it's gonna hold this guy in too. I don't imagine we're giving up the chain guide. Yeah, no, we're totally not. We already covered that I have trust issues. Through the kickstand, through the included spacer, through the chain guide. There's the hole. Looks like it's a 6mm. It is a 6mm Allen key.
I'm good with numbers.
We're gonna pull that out. It's just because it's metric. If it was measured in freedom units, I wouldn't be nearly as good at it. That's always a crapshoot because fractional math. Thread locker.
So it goes a long way with the thread locker.
Yeah, well, and we also like to put on a little bit more than we need, but then pretend like it was an accident, and that just really helps sell our understanding of how it works, but still reinforce our trust issues. She's snugged up. Those are probably both torque to yield because I'm stupid and torque wrenches are overrated for people who, you know, like numbers and math and fractional division and whatnot. And now, down, up. That definitely seems like a kickstand. I think we're gonna need to find less trees. This means you can stop crashing into trees.
Hey.
You haven't started yet.
I know.
If you were gonna start, you don't have to now, you know? So we've got one more step. I want to see if we can clean up some of this yuck, though. You want to clean some of this yuck up?
Yeah.
Now that that's all shined up, you gotta trim this because it doesn't fit anymore. But luckily they include a template that you, if you don't live in the future, could print.
But nobody has a printer. It's a new campaign. Stop providing things you need to print.
This is basically what we need to trim out of that. Let's give this a shot. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that that basically fits.
Like perfectly.
Yeah, I could trim that up maybe just a little bit more, but I honestly don't think we need to. I think it'll bolt right in.
Yep.
Let's put the bolts in. Oh my gosh. Well,
I didn't nail it on the first try.
That bolt's bolting right in. Man, you know what this really feels like? This feels like proof that no one needs to own a printer. How's that feel?
Pretty good.
How important do you feel this one was for increasing your enjoyment of riding?
It was important for me.
Yeah? I wouldn't want to ride my bike without a kickstand either, to be totally honest. I think this is probably just behind handguards for me, realistically. Yeah, it doesn't improve rideability, but it improves just the enjoyment of being in the woods that much.
That's a good angle. It doesn't tip a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. The only things that I think would be more important than this are things that make it more rideable, like a flywheel weight. And what are we doing next? Electron. So come back for the next episode because we're gonna be putting an electron carburetor on this, and we're gonna have a full walkthrough on how to do a carburetor swap, because it's more than just putting on the carburetor, but way less work than you think it is. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you again on the next one.